Rise of the Floodborn booster boxes just landed in Japan. I managed to get my hands on a handful of them, so I'm gonna rip into them and see what kind of cool hits I can get inside. Let's find out. So booster boxes have just released in Japan for Rise of the Floodborn. They're trying to get all the sets out fairly quick so that the Japanese market is caught up and that they're able to play in tournaments using the same cards as everyone else. So I got my hands on 2 Floodborn booster boxes, 16 packs in each one, I believe. So I'm gonna see what kind of magic I can pull out of these things. So I've had a blast opening the first chapter Japanese release, and Floodborn is no slouch. Like, if you look at some of the most popular, like, trending meta cards, whatever, a lot of them come from Rise of the Floodborn. I mean, your Strength of a Raging Fire, your Beast Tragic Heroes, your Hyrums, so many cards, the Popsicles, like Cogsworth, just endless supplies of deck cards are coming out of Rise of the Floodborn. And the Japanese cards are playable, so I'm gonna see what madness I can pull out of these. So 16 packs, it's like 6 cards per pack. So I don't know, I love opening the Japanese packs. I wish I was better at pulling the little rip thing, but all right, it's Rise of the Floodborn. I'm excited. I'll try and remember what most of these cards actually were too. So I know this one's I'm Stuck, Grumpy, Cinderella, Judy Hopps, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo for the first rare, the foil, Raya. I'm already doing it where I'm like reaching for the extra card that doesn't exist. So Rise of the Floodborn, I don't know, if you can still find it at like relatively close to MSRP, I would snatch it up because there's so many popular hits in these. Enchantress, the Owl, 4 Dozen Eggs, the Huntsman rare, Dr. Facilier foil. Yeah, I don't know. I love opening Floodborn. The Japanese packs, they're pretty great. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna go on. Everyone knows how I feel about the foils. Wait a minute, is that, oh yeah, that's foil. But I don't know, it's a good chance to reopen some of this fun stuff. There's great Floodborn hits, like way too many. Pinocchio, You Can Fly, Grand Duke, I can't remember this guy's name for the rare. You Can Fly for the foil. So I got the original and the foil right out of the same pack. That's gonna bother me what that guy's name is, but normally I try and like look through my binder, my completed set, so that I can remember a lot of these before I open them again. Cause yeah, I hate like staring at it like, yep, there's that guy. Flynn Rider, I do know Flynn Rider, Jasmine, Minnie Mouse, Merlin Goat, that's awesome. The Japanese Goat, and Dr. Facilier for my first super rare, and the foil. Ah, see, that one's gonna bug me now. I should know that too. I don't know. Honest John, Not So Honest? I can't remember. I don't remember. Sorry. And I'm sure I'm gonna get eaten alive in the comments for not remembering some of these cards. I don't. Anyways, Prince Naveen, Rabbit, Pacha. I can't remember this one either. For the rare. Ooh, Beast for the foil. That's a great looking card. Yep. Japanese packs definitely make me feel pretty lost, especially like jumping around from chapter to chapter with everything I've been opening lately. Arthur, Chip, Raya, Pain, the Grand Pabby super rare, and Grumpy foil. Yeah, jumping around from chapter to chapter, even when they're in English, I still struggle. I'm like, I don't know, going from chapter to chapter has been a bit of a task lately, because now we've 7 chapters out, 204 cards per chapter, so you're at over 1,400 cards that I'm somehow supposed to memorize. Hercules, Raya, oh, Alice, what is it, Falling Down the Rabbit Hole for the rare. Oh, Snow White foil, that's a great looking foil. Sorry, I'm cracking up. So I'm in my recording space and I live out in the country and I can hear a chicken just like at the door making sounds. I don't even own chickens. That's the crazy thing. The Knock, Lawrence, Daisy Duck, Sorcerer's Spellbook for the rare, Benja foil. That's a great card too. See, like, a lot of these are popular playable cards. Like, Benja is awesome for item removal, and since everybody in the world is playing blue apparently, Benja's a solid guy. All right, halfway through maybe. Trying to get these going quick. Oh, Let the Storm Rage On. Which is wild. Normally the songs are like, they're in English. So, I don't know. Duke Weaselton, something like that. Snow White, Gaston, Noi for the foil. Did I miss something over here? Oh yeah, certain cards I want to set to the side because I know they're playable, and that's pretty awesome. Yeah, over halfway through the box. If you haven't seen Japanese openings, it's like 1 to 2 legendaries per box. So chances are there's at least one, but I don't know. I'm curious because I love most of the legendaries out of Chapter 2, so this could be exciting. Tiana, Namari legendary, like as I'm talking about it, and the foil, James. That's pretty sweet. Namari legendary. So I got my 1 legendary. Hopefully I can get a 2 legendary box. That would be great. So these, Rise of the Floodborn came out a little bit spendier than the first chapter. I managed to get like 1 booster box at like $35, and the rest I paid 40 for. 40. The number 40, and then I paid that for that. Words can be tough. Hypnotize, Gumbo Pot, Minnie Mouse, Ila LaBeouf, Scar for the rare, and Cruella de Vil for the foil. Is that Teeth and Ambitions, not Scar? Again, sorry. I wish I could remember them better. All right. Donald Duck, Jiminy Cricket, Tigger, Fang Crossbow, Tuck Tuck for the rare. Oh, Cogsworth, super rare foil. That's a pretty popular card and a beautiful foil. He's gonna get sleeved because I'm considering that a hit. That's a great card to pull. Like I said, blue is just trending like crazy, and everyone's paying and trading wild amounts to get their blue decks all shiny and pretty. Snow White, one of the brooms. Oh, Merlin Rabbit rare, another great card. Followed by, oh, Fairy Godmother. That's cool looking foil too. I love Floodborn, and now you're taking like the set that I love a lot and then ramping up the foils with how they do them in the Japanese releases. And now Arcasia's Island is very similar to the foils. Painting the roses red. Oh my gosh, but the cards, I can't even remember what they're called. King Louis for the super rare. Yep, that foil. This is so difficult. I need to like study the next time I go to open one of these, because my goodness. Not remembering a handful of these. Dinner Bell, that's what the foil was. Dinner Bell. This is not Pain. This is, maybe it is. I can't remember. It's one of them. Zero to Hero, Cogsworth, Tiana for the super rare, Ila LaBeouf for the foil. All right, last pack. So far, only 1 legendary, but that foil Cogsworth is pretty great. Like, and I know the Japanese card value is staying pretty close to the English sets, like, because they're playable. A lot of people don't care as long as they can get their hands on them. Kuzco, Charge, I want to say. Hey. Oh, the Cinderella Ballroom Sensation rare, followed by Flynn Rider foil. Oh, I love that Ballroom Sensation card. I'm not gonna lie, I had an actual Lorcana dream. I was opening these Japanese packs and I pulled the Cinderella Ballroom Sensation Enchanted, the one Enchanted I need from Chapter 2, and I pulled it in Japanese. And like, it was a very confused excitement, and so now I'm very curious to see how these packs are gonna go. I managed to get 5 boxes, so I wanted to open 2 right away just to get into them. I usually like to hold on to a couple for the collection and then to open down the road for milestones and fun events. So we'll see how many I can get open, and if there is a Cinderella Ballroom Enchanted in these, I don't know. Flynn Rider for the first one, Noi, Cruella de Vil, Pete, and Mulan for the foil. Yeah, I wanted to say for the rare, but there's literally only one rare slot. So hopefully you've seen the Japanese packs by now. It's like a couple normal cards, one rare, one foil. Charge, Cruella de Vil, Mother Gothel. It's gonna bug me. I'm gonna look it up as soon as I'm done recording. For the rare, Sardine Can for the foil. I definitely decided that I'm stopping after Floodborn for the Japanese releases. Chapter 1 and 2 are my favorite, and I just kind of wanted to stop there. But I will do a full set of both and see how it goes. Beast for the super rare. Cuzco Wanted Llama for the foil. Nothing against Inklings, it's just, I don't know, Chapter 1 and 2 are super special, and some of my favorite sets. I don't know. I wanted to do them in Japanese at least, but I think these are just the 2 chapters I'm going to do. And I saw they're already putting up Chapter 3 Japanese for pre-order. Like, they're pumping those things out fast. Yzma, the Queen for the rare, and Owl for the foil. The Queen of Hearts, excuse me. Not just like the queen of everything. Okay, now I've got the little tear strip down. Merlin Crab. Bashful. Fire the Cannons. No, that's not Fire the Cannon. See, Dopey. Hey, Belle, Hidden Archer for the legendary. I'm over here struggling trying to remember card names, and there's just a great legendary. And the foil behind her, Binding Contract. That is awesome. Belle, Hidden Archer, legendary. One of my favorite out of the set. So I got 2 legendaries out of 2 boxes. I still have a huge stack left, so I'm hoping there's a second legendary in this. I don't know. Normally when I've opened them, they've always been near the end of the box, so this one gives me hope. The Queen, Radigan, Basil, Hey, oh, Yzma, Scary Beyond All Reason, and the foil, Bippity Boppity Boo. That's a cool foil to get. And I knew which card that was because it's printed on it. It's so generous of them. So over halfway through the box, got the Belle legendary though, so that is an awesome pull. Grumpy, Cinderella, Jasmine, Lawrence again, Minnie Mouse for the rare, Hypnotize for the foil. It's so fun to go back and open Floodborn again. Like Lawrence, I played him in one of my last decks. Okay, I bragged about being able to rip these, and now I'm just doing terrible again. Sneezy, Hercules, what is that? That's not Zero to Hero. Cheshire Cat for the super rare, and Rabbit. Hello there, Rabbit. All right, got, I don't know, 8-9 packs left. Hopefully I can finish off fairly strong. I'll be curious to see how close I get to finishing the set with just 2 boxes. Because again, you're not getting a ton of cards. You're getting 16 packs with 6 cards, and only 5 of them are non-foil. So someone out there do the math. It's like 80 cards per box, and there's 204. So I need to open some more boxes to get a little closer. So we'll see. Fidget, Cogsworth, hey, Merlin Rabbit, rare. And the foil behind Merlin Rabbit. Oh, Let the Storm Rage On. That's what that, yeah. That's pretty awesome. That's a beautiful foil. So, I don't know, Floodborn values, like right before opening these, I was just looking at some of the cards, and the values for Floodborn, it has got to be one of the most popular sets, like value-wise right now. Nothing to Hide, Raya, Daisy Duck, Winnie the Pooh having a Think rare, Tigger for the foil. Like, there's a lot of cards. Strength of a Raging Fire is over $20 right now. Like, it's almost more valuable than Beast Tragic Hero. It's pretty wild to me. And then, like, any blue foil, as well as, like, the purple foils, like the Madame Mims, the Merlin foils, those are all just, everything's so crazy right now, which is great. It means people are heavily invested in the game and really wanting to get their decks beautiful. So I'm just happy that the game is growing, popularity is growing. It makes me happy. All I want to see is Lorcana succeed and be great. Sleepy's Flute for the rare. Basil, the Great Mouse Detective. All right, down to like 6 packs. Would love to pull another legendary. Maybe I'll just throw it out there. Would love to pull the Beast in, I don't know, Beast Tragic Hero legendary would be amazing. Or honestly, a Strength of a Raging Fire would be cool. 4 dozen eggs, Radigan's Marvelous Trap, and the card soldiers. That's what they were called. I literally forgot what they were called earlier. It's pretty wild. It's like difficult flashcards. Try and interpret this photo. All right, last few packs. Mulan, Popsicle, Zero to Hero, Chief Bogo for the rare, the Queen of Hearts for the foil. Chief Bogo, good old Zootopia. All right, let's finish this off. 3 packs left. I would love to see one more legendary or a great rare or super rare. Queen of Hearts, Raya for the super rare, Jafar for the foil. Man, there are not a lot of super rares. The rare stack is looking great. The super rare stack sitting at a whopping 3. I don't know what's happening. That's beyond, that's crazy to me. All right. Another Flynn Rider, definitely got a handful of him. Fairy Godmother, Minnie Mouse, Pinocchio, Maurice's Lab, I can't remember, rare, and Pacha foil. Is that what it is? Maurice's Workshop. I want to say lab. All right, last pack, Rise of the Floodborn, Japanese release. Can I finish off amazing? Here we go. The Knock. Lady Tremaine, You Can Fly, Madam Mim Fox, I will call that a little win. And the foil, Beast, super rare foil, not a bad pull. So 2 boxes of the Japanese release of Rise of the Floodborn, 2 legendaries, a pretty solid foil, and a couple key rares. Not a bad start. I've got a handful of boxes left. I want to say there's 3 or 4 more boxes, and like I said, I always hold on to 2. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see me open those up in the future, because I definitely want to finish my set. So thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your everything.